Hey everyone, it's me from Sister Wives Chronicles. How are you all doing? It's Saturday. Yep, Saturday. And today, we're switching things up with a quick update about Jana Duggar, because so many of you have been asking. I've recently made a couple of videos about Josiah and Jinger, and a lot of you have been asking in the comments if there's any insight into why Jana hasn't gotten married yet. Here's the deal. There's been a source speaking out to Hollywood gossip. Now, I always take their content with a bit of skepticism, because you never really know who their sources are, especially when they choose to remain anonymous. However, after reading what was shared and comparing it with information from others connected to the family, I can say that I've heard similar things before. Plus, I have some additional insight into what might be going on. Jana Duggar recently turned 30 years old. She's the eldest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, and the twin sister of John David. They were born right after the so-called golden child Josh Duggar. Growing up, Jana and John David had an extremely close relationship. She was always regarded as a stunning and accomplished young woman with a lot to offer, and many fans of 19 Kids and counting on assumed she would be one of the first Duggar daughters to marry. However, she is now 30 and still hasn't walked down the aisle. In her world, the fundamentalist Christian, IBLP, Institute in Basic Life Principles community, this is highly unusual. Women in this belief system typically marry young, usually in their late teens or early 20s, and begin having children right away, often many children. Some of her sisters have followed this pattern, like Jessa, who has had 3 children in a short span. Josh's wife, Anna, has given birth to 6 children in quick succession. Johanna is about to welcome her second child not long after having Gideon, and her sister-in-law Kendra had 2 babies close together as well. Having children is a huge priority in their world, and birth control isn't practiced. Coming from a family of 19 kids, it's no surprise that this mindset has been ingrained in them. That being said, in the broader world, being 30 and single is far from unusual. More and more women today are choosing to focus on their careers and personal growth before getting married. But in the Duggar world, this is practically unheard of. This has led to ongoing speculation about Jana and her close friendship with Laura DeMacy. Jana and Laura have been best friends for a very long time. According to a source, Jim Bob Duggar is reportedly concerned about the nature of Jana's close relationship with Laura. He is said to be upset that Jana has refused to get married despite numerous opportunities. Jana, on the other hand, has firmly rejected any attempts by Jim Bob to arrange a match for her. She reportedly believes that, as an adult, she should have the right to make her own decisions about whom she loves and whether or not she wants to have children. In the Duggar family, it's common for the oldest daughters to take on the role of caretakers, helping to raise their younger siblings. Some of these daughters, after spending much of their lives looking after children, may not feel the urgency to marry and start families of their own. Michelle Duggar has been open in her books about how her daughters were responsible for cooking, cleaning, and caring for their siblings. This could be another reason why Jana has chosen not to marry. However, according to the source, there have been plenty of marriage opportunities for Jana, but she has simply not been interested. Jim Bob is allegedly frustrated because he wants her to move out and settle down. The source also claims that Jim Bob is so concerned about Jana's relationship with Laura that he rarely allows them to spend time alone together. For instance, when Laura and Jana traveled to Las Vegas in February for a home and garden show, Laura being involved in design and Jana having a passion for gardening, Jim Bob reportedly chaperoned the trip. There were even unusual photos of Jim Bob accompanying them, which some speculated was an attempt to monitor their interactions. Additionally, Jim Bob is said to closely monitor Jana's social media, phone activity, and messages. A previous interview with Jim Bob and Michelle revealed that they use Covenant Eyes, a program that tracks online activity and sends reports to parents. According to the source, Jim Bob has access to texts and pictures from Jana's phone, and even though some of the Duggar kids are no longer on his phone plan, he allegedly still finds ways to track their activity. While it's unclear exactly how he does this, sources claim that Jim Bob has been monitoring his children's digital lives for years. Some find it unsettling, even calling it creepy. Again, this information comes from a source who spoke to Hollywood Gossip, so it should be taken with a grain of salt. I am simply sharing what was reported. The source claimed asterisk, I feel sorry for Jana. She's gay, and she doesn't know how she's going to admit it, but she's in love with her best friend Laura. Asterisk. This rumor has been circulating for a long time. So much so that last April, Jana publicly addressed it. She firmly denied the speculation, stating asterisk, I'm absolutely not interested in that. That's not who I am. I just haven't found the right guy. We're just friends. Asterisk. Despite her statement, the rumors persist, especially because Jana and Laura have remained extremely close over the years. The two of them travel together frequently, and even though Laura recently moved away, she continues to spend time with the Duggars. For instance, she was in Arkansas helping with tornado cleanup efforts alongside Jed and Jana. At one point, people even speculated that she might be courting Jed, though that remains unconfirmed. The source also reiterated claims about the Las Vegas trip, where Jim Bob allegedly acted as a chaperone. It's said that he is so determined to see Jana married, that he even once tried to set her up with former football player Tim Tebow, who has long been associated with the purity and modesty movement within evangelical circles. However, Tim is now married, making that rumor obsolete. As for Jana's future, the source suggested that she may eventually have to either asterisk, bite the bullet, and come out or remain celibate. Asterisk. Jana's background also adds another layer to the speculation. She was reportedly sent to a girls' re-education camp multiple times as a teenager, similar to the Boys Alert Academy, possibly Journey to the Heart or a comparable program. These camps are designed to instill strict fundamentalist values, and she was allegedly sent there due to what her family deemed rebellious behavior. People who knew Jana before these experiences described her as an outgoing, vivacious young girl. However, after attending these programs, she reportedly returned home much more reserved and subdued. A source close to the family stated that, over the years, Jana has grown even quieter and sometimes appears sad, though she does not openly discuss what's troubling her. Some who are familiar with the Duggars have expressed concern for her well-being. The source speculated that if Jana is, in fact, struggling with her identity, she may feel unable to live openly due to her family's strong anti-LGBTQ+ beliefs. The Duggar family and the IBLP organization have long been known to reject LGBTQ+ identities, viewing same-sex attraction, SSA, as something to be overcome through counseling or even conversion therapy. Again, this is information coming from a source who spoke to Hollywood Gossip, so it should be taken with caution. However, these rumors have continued to circulate, keeping the conversation about Jana's personal life very much alive. Jana and Laura have been best friends for a very long time, and it's entirely possible that their relationship is purely platonic. Sometimes, when someone remains single for an extended period and consistently turns down potential suitors, there could be a variety of reasons behind it. This rumor has circulated for so long, with many people questioning it, but ultimately, no one truly knows the reality except Jana herself. What's truly sad, whether the speculation is true or not, is that members of this family who may be part of the LGBTQ+ community are unable to live their lives authentically due to their family's strong opposition. The Duggars' beliefs label it as a severe sin, making it extremely difficult for anyone within their circle to be open about their identity. Looking ahead, Jana appears to have limited options if these rumors hold any truth. She could choose to remain single and celibate for life, or she could take the risk of coming out, potentially facing rejection, or even being disowned by her family. This is a heartbreaking situation, especially considering how close she is to her sisters, and how much she still helps around the house. For instance, when Abby recently gave birth, TLC's Counting on aired a special featuring her labor and delivery. Jana was actively involved, taking care of her younger sisters, bringing them to the hospital, and organizing gifts for Abby. She remains a central figure in the family, which makes the idea of losing that connection all the more painful. Speculation about why she remains unmarried varies. Some believe she has no desire to start a family of her own, after spending years helping raise her younger siblings. Others suggest her close relationship with Laura is the reason. Ultimately, no one can say for sure. But this latest claim aligns with rumors that have persisted for years. Regardless of the truth, it shouldn't matter in this day and age. Families should accept their children for who they are. And no one should be forced to choose between their identity and their loved ones. The reality of growing up in a fundamentalist environment like this is that those who don't conform often face heartbreaking decisions. Stay and suppress their true selves, or leave and risk losing everything they've ever known. I've spoken to many people who have left strict religious communities and identify as LGBTQ+. They've shared how painful it is to walk away, knowing they may never be accepted by their families again. If this is truly what Jana is going through, my hope for her is that she finds the strength to live her life on her own terms. Jana, be who you are. Love who you love. Don't let anyone tell you that you need to hide a part of yourself to fit someone else's expectations. What do you guys think? Do you believe Bob is determined to push her out of the house? Do you think her relationship with Laura plays a role in all of this? Or is there another reason? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Alright you guys, I'll be back later. Bye.